Kelsey here of Makeup by Keria. Today I am doing a look from the new Urban Decay Vice Reloaded palette. So when I heard that there was going to be an exclusive Ulta palette, I totally freaked out because I didn't know it was coming, and I had heard about it just a couple days before its release. And of course, being a hoarder of all the other ones, I wanted the new one, and I was excited because this new palette celebrates the 20 years of Urban Decay, and you know, you can find some old shades that they had back in the day when they were first starting out as a company. So it's pretty cool. So I hope you like the tutorial. I started this look by prepping my skin already. So I washed my face with First Aid Beauty Cleanser. I moisturized with their face cream. I also used my rose water spray, and I prepped my lips with this lip balm. Amazing stuff. Okay, well, we're gonna get started. So I am going to prime my face some more. I'm gonna use the Pore Professional by Benefit Cosmetics. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on. Only need a little. And then I'm just applying this in areas that I know I have larger pores in. So for me, that's my cheeks and my nose. Just making sure it's blended out. The next step, I'm going to apply my Naked Foundation by Urban Decay. And I use the shade 2.0. So, put that a little bit on my paw palette. And just, it's a good foundation because you can actually layer on for more coverage. Like for me personally, I have really red cheeks, so I will use a little extra in those areas. So go ahead and apply your foundation. And also be sure to take your foundation down your neck, because as you can tell, this foundation works for my skin tone, but it is a little off, so you want to bring it down for complete coverage. And sometimes if my chest is a little red, I will also bring it down my chest, but today it's not too bad, so I'm just gonna bring it down my neck. And I'm actually going to take my beauty blender and go over the spots where I need more coverage. And then just blend it out. Using your blender will blend it out more too, so you don't have the harsh lines from a brush. I really like that. It helped blend everything in. Okay, and then from there I'm going to set this aside. I am going to set my makeup, and I use the Urban Decay De-Slick powder. A little of this goes a long way, so I'm just going to put it all on my face just to set my liquid foundation. Okay, and then I'm also going to take my beauty blender again and come in and get a little product. And right now there's a trend going on, it's called baking. It's just going to further set my under eye makeup. So I'm going to apply more powder, and that goes under the eyes. And this helps set it more to where you're not going to have any wrinkles or creases going on. And it actually will help when we apply our makeup to catch fallout, which is shadows, like the product falling onto your face from your eyes. So I got that, and it looks weird right now, but we'll eventually blend that out. Next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna highlight and contour my face. Now I'm not gonna go into too much detail about contour and highlighting since this is more of an eye tutorial. But just think of contouring and highlighting in the terms of light and shadows. So your contour is a shadow and the highlight is a light. So my go-to highlighter is the Too Faced Candlelight. It's a great product, really easy. I've used this a lot actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to apply to my highlight. And then later on we will do more highlighting under the eye area, but I'll leave that for now. And then I'm going to contour. Again, I love Too Faced for that, so I use their chocolate bronzer that they have. It's amazing. And this one is just the regular milk chocolate one. And again, I use it a lot. So I'm just going to go ahead and contour. Make sure you blend, because there's nothing more awkward than a harsh contour. You want to be contoured, but you want it to look natural at the same time. So I'm going to go ahead and contour. And remember to blend. But I'm going to take it down and around because I do have a rounder face. So I'm going to contour down and around. And then I'm going to blend that out. And then I'm also going to do my forehead. And then my nose. The next step is adding blush. Now, I'm not a big blush fan, and you can ask past brides I've done makeup for that. I always tell them, if you want more blush, just tell me. So I'm just going to use this random blush palette that I've had for a while. I can't even remember who makes it. I want to say BH Cosmetics, but I'm not sure. I've had it for a while and I've just kind of forgotten. It's not labeled either, so I think I'm just gonna go with the rosy pink. That's always my go-to color for my blush. And again, I don't apply a lot, so I'm just gonna do a little. I'm gonna tap off the excess and then just blend that in. And you see it's not a lot, but it just brings some color back into my face. And at this point, I'm actually going to go ahead and just finish the rest of my face. I am going to blend out the baking powder that I did, and then apply my highlight to that area. And for that highlight, I'm going to go back and use the Too Faced Candlelight. I am in love with Becca products. The shimmers that they make, these things are amazing. And this is actually their new one called Pearl. Like, it is awesome. So you take your fan brush and just dip some product, and then you're going to apply to the top of your cheekbone. And just make sure you blend it in. The next step that we're going to do is our brows. So I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Palette, but this is something I have for my kit for brides and stuff. But I am actually going to just take somewhere in the light brown area. And they have individual products that you can purchase. You could pick those up at Ulta. So I'm just going to shape my brow. I'm going to stay with the natural shapes of my brows. I don't do anything huge or like trending. So I'm just going to fill my brows in. Okay, now that's done, we're going to move on to eyes. For my eyes, I'm actually going to prime them with Lorax Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I love this stuff. I used to be a huge fan of the Urban Decay Primer Potion until I found this stuff. Now this is a travel size, so they have more that's like that big. So I just use travel sizes for my own kit. For myself, not my own kit, for myself. And for this, it is okay to use your fingers. So I'm just going to use my finger and apply it to my eye. But make sure you have clean hands while doing this. And I am actually going to take some under my eye too. For this look, I'm actually going to use the new Urban Decay Vice Reloaded palette. This is an Ulta exclusive, and I'm pretty excited because they brought back the spring-loaded, like, yay! So I'm going to be using a couple different shades. I will point them out as I go on. So the first shade that we're going to be using, Suspended. And we're going to apply that to our crease. And then we're going to blend that out. The Vice palettes always come with these really cool brush. So I'm going to use this end just to continue to blend. From there, we're going to go ahead and move on to Oil Slick, which is this one right here. So this is going to go on the outer corner a little. Like, Urban Decay products go a long way. And apply this to your outer corner. And make sure to blend. I'm going to come in again with the blender brush. And then just blend. And it doesn't have to be perfect right now because we'll go back in and we'll clean it all up towards the end. So the next color I'm going to use is called Freak Show. It's this really pretty purple right here. So I'm going to go in and put this color on half of my lid. And don't forget to blend. The next color that I'm going to use is called Asphyxia. So it's this one right here. And this is going to go into our inner corner of our eye. And from there, I am actually going to put Hot Pants on top of that color, just to give some more brightness to the inner corner. And then go ahead and take both of those colors on your brush. So Asphyxia and Hot Pants. Combine them together and come down and around. Go back to Oil Slick and bring it down. So the next step I'm going to do is I'm actually going to bring down this teal color. I'm just take a little and I'm going to put it right under my eye just to give it another color definition for this look. Now I am quick to say that I'm a little disappointed that it's not a bright teal. It actually goes on a little darker than what I thought it was going to do, but it's still a pretty cool color. So the next step is to apply a highlight for your brow. So I'm going to use Midnight Cowboy as my highlight, and I'm going to take it right below my brow. I'm going to blend that out. Taking that same color, I'm going to put it in the corner of my eye too. At this point, I will clean up my eyes a little, just to make them more defined. If you find that you tend to make a mess and you get shadow everywhere, look up these. These are shadow shields. They're amazing. They just fit over your eye. Here, I'll show you really quick. They just fit under your eye, and you can basically get like a defined look. Basically it's the tape trick. I don't know if you've seen that. I don't like using the tape. I would never use tape on a client, so I bought these. Well, here's an example on the back. I use these to just help with that, but I'm gonna go in and clean it up. So the next step that I'm gonna do, I'm going to prime my lip, and then I'm going to apply liner and mascara and my false lashes as well. Today I'm going to be using these Vegas Nay lashes. And then I'm also going to prime my lips with Jeffree Star Cosmetics, his lip scrub. I have the strawberry one, and it's delicious. You can actually like lick it off your lips. It's pretty cool. I like this stuff a lot. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do mascara and liner too. To apply my false lashes, I'm using Duo Glue. At this point, you can either finish up your look with a nude lip, or you can do something more dramatic. And in this case, I'm going to follow through with dramatic. I'm going to use Jeffree Star Cosmetics' Blow Pony. Yes, Blow Pony. So this completes today's look. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial with the new Urban Decay Vice Reloaded palette. Don't forget to subscribe because I do plan to do more videos. And you know, hey, if you like the video, give a thumbs up. And you know, if you have any comments or suggestions, leave them below. Thank you.